But what is really important to understand is you don't own any of your data on these platforms. Hannah Bennett is working on building an email list. She thinks it's one of the best and most effective ways to grow a business is to build an email list. Yeah, email. I've got about 10,000 people on my email list. That's actually what I was talking about earlier when I emailed out to invite people to the webinar tomorrow. Email lists are just another kind of platform effectively to look at. I've talked a lot on these lives about the importance of not just concentrating on one platform, not just concentrating on your Instagram, but moving your customers over from Instagram to Facebook, from Facebook to TikTok, from TikTok to YouTube. First of all, it will open you up to a wider audience who maybe don't necessarily use one platform or the other. But what is really important to understand is you don't own any of your data on these platforms. So you may have and this is almost like an argument I've had, with a few mates of mine who have got big numbers of people on Instagram and are just unwilling to put any kind of effort into other platforms, and even to say things to me, ridiculous things like, Facebook's going down. Yeah, even if it is, I think the last number I heard was 2.6 billion, is that right? So absolutely obscene number anyway. But ultimately, you may have 1 million followers on Instagram today, but let's say the algorithm changes, it's always getting worse. Anyone who's been on here for a while, whether you've got 1 million followers or 100 followers, will tell you that you all know your engagement is getting worse and worse. When you put the post up, you're getting less likes, less comments than you would have done a year ago, would have done 2 years ago. So that as more people come on Instagram, the supply and demand metrics will naturally mean that your posts struggle to reach the audience that they did before, so your engagement will go down. That coupled with the fact that algorithms can change, or let's go even worse, what happens if your account got hacked tomorrow and you lost it? Or Instagram shut down for whatever reason, or kicked you off for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe you've done a few bad posts, whatever. But if you've got 1 million followers on Instagram and you lost it tomorrow, that's your business gone, just absolutely gone overnight. So for me, it's not even just about the fact that I think it's an absolute necessity to be developing your presence on other platforms. I think you're stupid and dangerous if you're not doing, and this is exacerbated, the more followers you've got. If you have got 1 million followers on Instagram and you are not putting shitloads of effort into growing yourself on the other platforms, you're a fool, an absolute fool.